Welcome to the SIMS WatchDog instructional video. My name is Ken Utley, President of SIMS, and the purpose of this video is to assist in the understanding of the SIMS WatchDog program, identifying its purpose, and demonstrating how it fits into the line of products provided to your central station. The SIMS WatchDog has been designed to provide the customer with a program that monitors the complete SIMS line of products for continued operation in the Windows environment. System requirements for this program are a stable Windows environment using Windows 98, Windows 2000, or Windows XP. Minimum memory requirements for Windows 98 are 128 megabytes of RAM, while 256 megabytes is recommended for Windows 2000 and XP. Other factors such as processor type and speed, as well as hard disk technology, will create a smoother and sometimes even faster operation. What are some of the advantages of the SIMS WatchDog? The SIMS WatchDog monitors other SIMS products for operational viability, keying on the Windows non-responding status, as well as if a program has been exited or terminated. When notification on an event becomes necessary, the SIMS WatchDog creates an audible alert and sends out email notifications. Multiple email notifications can be sent for individual program status changes. The SIMS WatchDog provides a log of program status changes that may be reviewed at a later date. SIMS WatchDog can monitor other applications as well. Let's take some time now to examine the SIMS WatchDog program, its options, and operation. In order to start the understanding of the SIMS WatchDog, let's start out by doing the installation and then getting to the point where we actually execute the program. At this point, we can click on the Start, and you'll notice a list of programs now appears in the dialog box that we can move down through. I've actually started running all of the different SIMS products on our test setup here. And you can see the SIMS 2 at the top is the SIMS for Windows. We have the database engine running, live update. We have another database engine running, COM server print status, form writer, COM server print status. We'll show the child processes within any given program, and these will be monitored also to make sure these child processes actually terminate within 15 minutes. The SIMS EXE, the SIMS WatchDog can actually monitor the SIMS program for DOS as it's running on the computer. These will be very helpful if monitoring the primary workstations. In this case, we also have live update properties and COM server, as well as the Vapor Paper running in the SIMS Link clients. Going from there, we can actually bring up our log. And this is the running log that's kept by the SIMS WatchDog. Now notice, as we were setting up our test setups here, we started running some different programs, and in here we show the program load for the WatchDog, the shutdown for the WatchDog. We started running different programs here. We actually stopped our SIMS EXE and continued on down, started and stopped the WatchDog. We have added a feature in there which I think is very helpful, and that is if you use the Set SIMS switch to identify what workstation it's on, it will actually write in the log which workstation is being monitored. So if you do the set SIMS equal workstation 01, you'll know that you're monitoring the primary workstation. And it will also send this out on the email notifications. So it's possible to have the SIMS WatchDog product installed at multiple workstations within your central station environment, and it send out email notifications that will identify which workstation it actually is. On my test setup here, of course, I've got all programs installed at the same computer, but in the real central station environment, this is usually not the case. Now, let's go find a couple of the key files that are located within the SIMS WatchDog. What we're going to do is to move into the WatchDog directory and look up a few of the important files, the known program file. Now, as the SIMS watchdog continues on, we're going to be able to automate a lot more of this process, but as the default comes in, the program is capable of monitoring the SIMS2 database engine, the forum writer, the live update, the VaporPaper COM server, SIMS-exe, SIMS-link, and SIMS for Windows. Now, you're going to notice several important things, and these are explained on another document within here. But first and foremost, this is the priority levels. This is considered a priority 4. This is considered a priority 3. Now, these will change the audible alert tones that are provided within the central station. That's the real important part here. Now, if we were to worry about a live action here, I would probably want to set my SIMS-exe for the primary to a priority 1. I probably would want to downgrade my SIMS for Windows, because I'm going to assume that an operator is going to go in and out of that, even if I wanted to show that it's going to be up all the time. VaporPaper would obviously have a little bit more important priority, and so forth like that. And for all likelihood, we were probably going to strip out the SIMS live update for the normal types of programs that you monitor. But we may want to keep that live update in there, because it does let you know through the log who is live updating products, or when they're being live updated. And forum writer, we also might want to consider a priority 1. So if the SIMS-exe and the forum writer stop, these are major happenings. COM server is also probably in most central stations a major happening. Okay, also within this directory are a few other files that are worth taking a look at. Now, there is a watchdog, which is the document that actually explains all of the breakdowns within these files. Now, as the work on the watchdog continues a little further, we're going to know that there are other capabilities and other automated ways that we'll do things. So we'll keep this in here as the initial document. It shows the different program, or the different files, and what their breakdowns and importance functions are. Let's open up another one, which is the email contact list. On the email contact list, now you remember from the known programs .txt file, we had a list of programs. Well, this list of programs now can have email addresses, so we'll get notifications on different conditions within that list. The first one on the list is identified as the 01 here. The second on the list is identified as the 03. The third on the list, in our case here, has got 2 emails that might be sent out, and the fourth one on the list, actually there were more than 4, so you can just see how this can be modified, and you can set this up. Now, I have skipped a very important part of the whole thing back on the known programs file that was explained in the watchdog event file. So we're going to want to make sure that we take this and pay close attention to it. I would suggest you print these different documents out: the watchdog event, the watchdog, the known programs, and e-contacts, so you can get a good feel of how you want to customize your particular product so that you can get the full potential out of the watchdog product. I'm going to go ahead and close some of these out now so we can get back to the basic product. Here we also have the alerts, so we can set up the different alert status. So if I identified the SIMS 1, I can show and pick the priority status that I want to deal with in there. And obviously the different priority statuses have different type audible sounds. So we'll just close that off. Okay. Okay, that concludes our work with the SIMS watchdog system. Thank you very much for watching our video.